Hey everyone, Lucas here with FastCap. I want to introduce you to our new Best Fence double stop. This is an upgraded stop for the Best Fence system that is great if you're doing window or door casings. So we got this idea from Spencer Lewis of Insider Carpentry, who actually took our original stop and modified it and did this himself to make his workflow better. And if you're doing window or door casing, this is going to make your workflow way better. So here's the way it works. When you're measuring for your casing, you obviously want to measure for an inside measurement. That's the easiest. So, make my cut list as I go around the house. 21, 32.5. Obviously need two of both of those. And then once I have my whole cut list made, I'm going to bring it over to my saw stand, and I'm going to utilize my double stop. So the way this works is that in normal operating conditions, you can use this as a normal Best Fence stop. So you just line the top and the bottom piece up so that they're parallel, and away you go, making all your precise in the field measurements repeatable. But when you're doing casings and you want to get an inside measurement, here's what we're going to do. We're going to measure our casing. So this casing here that I have is 3.5 inch casing. And so I'm going to take that 3.5 and multiply it by 2. I'm going to take this top knob on the stop, loosen it, and this is with the stop already calibrated to 0 with these put together. I'm going to slide this bottom piece out away from the saw to double that 3.5. So I'm going to line up that 7-inch mark right with the outside. I'm going to lock it in place there. Okay? Now I put a bevel cut on one end of my casing to start with, and once I've made that bevel cut, I'm just going to take it, flip it over towards the stop. I got my saw angled in towards my stop, and I'm going to set my stop to my first measurement. So that first measurement I had there was 32.5. So we're going to go to 32.5 right there, lock that stop in, and then if I slide my long end underneath the top piece until it hits that bottom piece right there, then I go ahead and make my cut. And you'll see my inside to inside here, exactly 32.5. No marking, anything. It's all done with the stop system. And then I want to go ahead and do another one. So my next one's going to be a 21. So I'll set this guy out of the way. Take my remainder here. Put the long end up under the stop. And I'm going to set my stop down to 21 for this one. Right there. Make my cut. There we go. Quick, simple, easy. That one short to short, exactly 21. So super accurate, super fast. And once you finish a cut and you have a remaining piece, you can just take it and flip it over and keep going. Flip, flip, flip. No moving the saw back and forth. No measuring, marking, lining a short edge up to something, any of that. Super simple and easy. Thank you, Spencer Lewis, for the amazing idea, and we hope that you guys can all benefit from this as well. And it'll be available for both our standard and our flat fences, so you can add it on to any Best Fence system. Well, so the tape measure inside here, what we've done is inset it on a strip magnet. So when you need to cut this off and re-zero it, very easy to slide the tape measure up and move it around, and then slide it back out to the very end, match your zero up, and you're recalibrated, all good to go, no problem. This is the knob that will allow the bottom to slide underneath the top. This is the knob that will adjust the measurement that you're measuring at. And this knob is only used for re-zeroing to your saw. So don't use this knob unless you're recalibrating.